I think 3 words used to stereotype young women would be bossy, weak, and hormonal.
3 stereotypes for me would be foreigner, confused, closed off.
As female athletes, we are often stereotyped as dramatic, emotional, and bossy.
I feel like a lot of young, independent women are mistaken as bossy or overbearing. It's not that I'm a bossy person, it's just I'm a young boss. Like, I'm going to get the job done with or without assistance.
3 words to describe me that I would use is hard. I went kind of outside the box of what I want to be and who I want to be, and that's resilient. I grew up as an Army brat, so I moved around at least 10 times in 18 years. That just means that every time my dad moved us for his job, that I had to make new friends, I had to adapt.
A few words I would describe myself to be would begin with being determined. Ever since I was a little girl, I always set big goals for me to reach, and I would always do my best and try my best to reach them, whether it was putting 120% in every day, waking up early at like 10 years old at 5 a.m. to go to early practices, then school, and then right back to practices. Offered to graduate early, so I decided to pick up my life at 16 and move a complete state away from where I'm from. I had 3 jobs during the week, and I either had 18 to 21 credits I was taking each semester and of my full-time athletics.
3 words I would use to describe myself would be independent, resilient, and human. I chose the word independent because my mother was a single mom of 3 for a while, and watching her handle situations and watching her tackle every obstacle thrown her way, I admire her for that. She always told me to never be fully dependent on somebody. That if I had this mindset that just because a door is closed, if I want something bad enough, I'll just have to bust it down.
3 words I would use to describe myself would be strong. I think one of the bravest things I've done in my whole life would be to leave the country I'm from and take essentially a leap of faith and come to this kind of small town in West Virginia.
Another one is compassionate. I care about people. I want people to be loved and cared about and know that they're loved.
I would describe myself as caring. I always am the type person, I'll take the shirt off my own back and like give it to someone in need, and I would always do whatever it took to help my friends out when they're in hard times or just need like a hug or someone to cry to, or call when they're having like a breakdown or just need someone to talk to in general.
Proud. I think that so often it's hard to be sure of who you are and sure of your identity, but right here, right now, I am proud to be a woman, and I'm proud to be part of the LGBTQ+ community. What I want to convey to my community is it's okay to be different. Whether you're from another country or you're part of the LGBTQ+ community, being different doesn't mean you're not valid.
Another one is adventurous. I'm outside at my family's house right now because I love the outdoors. I love going and being outside. I love doing things outside. So I love going on adventures. I want to travel the world.
As a female athlete, we hope to be perceived as empathetic, supportive, and an ally.
And the 3rd word I'd use to describe myself would be determined. I've been thrown my fair share of curveballs, I think.
Obstacles are going to come in your life, and it depends on how you take them. Do you take them with pride and with stride, and knowing that every opportunity, every chance you have is a chance to get better and grow? You can choose to look at the negative, or you can choose to look at the positive. And that's something that I always try to convey to others and get them to understand. And that's something I really take to heart. What is your outlook? Is it positive or is it negative?
Nothing stopped me. No matter what was thrown at me, no matter what obstacles I had to climb over, I was still determined to reach them.
Even on my toughest days, I always tried to lead with a positive outlook. I then tried to spread that positivity to everyone around me because I know that somebody needs it as much as I do. And at the end of the day, I know that my power is that no one is me. No one is me, and that is my power. And I hope that more and more people can start thinking that way of themselves too.
What I want to convey to my community is it's okay to be different. Whether you're from another country or you're part of the LGBTQ plus community, being different doesn't mean you're not valid. It's scary, and I was terrified to do it myself, but being able to say that I'm a proud member of the LGBTQ plus community is so liberating, and it feels so amazing to not be hiding such a large part of myself.
As an athlete, we are lucky to experience a diverse community with common interests, and we hope to grow from these experiences. In order to grow from these experiences, we need to strengthen our listening and live a life of allyship and growth in order to be a meaningful member in our communities from here on out.